Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Luce, and tonight I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood for some PvP in Final Fantasy XIV. This is probably going to be the last stream before Dawntrail drops, at which point, being a DPS main, I'll definitely be trying out the new jobs, seeing maybe which ones I care for most, and going from there. But that's going to be for the future. For now, well, right. I'm not the biggest fan of Reaper, so in PvP, Red Mage is fine. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Granted, given the time in which I stream, it's entirely possible, if not outright likely. Ooh, that's an Ultima weapon. Ultimate weapon. The queue times might be a little questionable. I guess if worst comes to worst, I could always just queue up for Crystalline Conflict or something. I was just kind of, or I guess maybe I could go for some of the other modes. And I do Frontline plenty. I've gotten like half the overall achievements, and those take absolutely ages to get because the sheer number of not only matches played, but also outright wins you need to unlock anything. Yeah, all those achievements, so I've been playing various off and on throughout the whole time I've been playing. I've been around since, I think it was 2.2, back in Realm Reborn. The Leviathan patch, I guess would be the best way to put it, because I genuinely don't remember if that's 2.2 or 2.3 or what. Just need to try and remember my whole shtick here. Yeah, I remember. Basically, I want to try and use my melee combo on the target where possible. The spell combo's fine, but Red Mage is definitely a melee magic class, and especially in PvP. Here we go. Okay, so the queue times don't look half bad. That's good. I think I might have mentioned previous streams. The last time I streamed PvP mode in this game was ages ago, so I do come up from a background playing a lot of MOBA. From very technical ones like Dota 2 to more laid-back casual ones like Heroes of the Storm. I have a lot of fun with them, even though all the rumors and horror stories are completely true. The rules in this mode are pretty much the same as any other MOBA if you played it. The only difference is, well, there's 3 lanes, but the middle is a bit special. Generally, there's 2 lanes where you push the towers, destroy the enemy core to win. And of course, there's plenty of non-combat ways to help out your team if you don't feel confident in fighting, which I often do. I played a bit of Crystalline Conflict, but I'm also extremely rusty, so I don't want to jump into ranked. Even for a stream, I don't want to jump into ranked. No, those 3 people I'll be paired up with, the 4 people I've been paired up with will have done anything in their lives to deserve being queued up with me. Ceruleum adds to the little meter or on the right side. Once that's a certain amount, you can use it to get mechs, which help out. Oh dear, no one's here to help fight for mid. Well, I mean, if nobody wants to fight for mid, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to chase him down there. He's going to have a party waiting for me. Our best bet is to Gobby Juice. Oh, that's why. Yeah, nobody cares about Gobby Juice. All it does is give everyone instant limit break, but most limit breaks in this mode are personal, so while it's nice to have them up pretty often, this is the least impactful you could have possibly gotten. Dragoon. Yeah, everyone's ultimates are coming out here. I probably shouldn't have fought for the Gobby Juice at all, if we're honest, but well, no, we got one of the oppressor machines going. Those are good for taking out yeah, I'm really rusty. At least our team seems to have picked up where my incompetence was. Now granted, I am still not helping too much here, but well, I guess if they wasted all those abilities on me, they didn't do it on the ones who are actually good on our team, right? Right. Well, whatever. Everyone's getting a free limit break in a moment. If you run into someone while grabbing these items. Sorry, here we are. Yeah, if you're grabbing the ceruleum here, it's really in our best interest to ignore fighting, just because fights will just waste time for collecting ceruleum. After we go in here, which is where fights are going to happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these pillars are strategically placed to get in the way. Alright, looks like we have a decent amount. Oh no, we need 50. No one else from my party is collecting these, so it's probably within my best interest to continue. I need at least 50 so we can get one of these easily. Oh, Merc is north, right. Gotta be careful though, people are gonna fight for it. Darn, that I messed that up. Let's see here, which of these again? Yeah. Bind is actually probably pretty good in Black Mage stance for. Yeah, in PvP, Red Mage is the stance-changing fighter. Black Mage stance usually has you... Like, the melee combo adds a dot for each hit, and the laser AoE resolution deal will bind foes, so it's a lot more offensive. Plus, Frazzle here is an offensive debuff. Crap. Crap. I can see it. Darn thing. Did I zoom out all the way? Okay, zoom out all the way. Main ceruleum tank. That usually gets the winning team an instant ceruleum, but we kind of need fine to make sure that Black Mage can't run away, and we're in good shape. I might as well back up my team with the Cerulean tank. This is usually going to give us something good. That White Mage looks like they won't be fun. And that Dragoon looks like a big problem. There we go. Yeah, he knew to nope out of there. Alright, while I'm dancing, I should at least take a look around in case, because reinforcements can and do come from the tracks. Alright, there we go. Everyone got some ceruleum out of that deal. I'd say that was worth my time. Oh, crap, I couldn't save that person, so it was best I didn't jump down, I think. I need to stop that oppressor. Oh, they already did. Yeah, the basic cast is fine, but you usually want to avoid it if you can. Northern Merc up in 20. Someone's trying to stop him to reinforce, so let's make sure that White Mage doesn't kill Steel. Well, I'm out of steam. Well, I kind of screwed up, but I think we won the mercenary, so that's what matters. I really could have avoided dying there. I'm really rusty. No matter. Gob Crate. We definitely want to win that one coming up. Okay, we got the advantage. We got to push it. But my team is doing so well in spite of me. Although, then again, you still have to do your own work in order to get the maximum soaring bonus that I have. Like with a regular MOBA, creeps can do a lot to help if you're paying attention. Well, whatever, I got the dots on there, I think that's what matters. Is he really wasting his missiles on players? The short and stubby ones, the oppressors, those are for killing buildings. The thin and lanky ones, the cruise chasers, those are for killing players. Brute Justice, the huge ones, those do both. Okay, yeah, we really need to get that Gob Crate. That gives the winner everything, so that's a huge benefit. And some are pushing mid. Damn, I should have realized there was a Dragoon there. Yeah, the big jump that Dragoons do is a pain. Looks like they won it, but the good news is we're still pushing on their core, so we have the advantage. We just don't want to... We just can't get cocky. Bound the monk there a minute, or for a second. There we are. A good start, I'd say. Alrighty, I'm hoping to just keep doing that for tonight. If need be, I could be something a little more tanky, I guess. But Red Mage, it's usually pretty fun no matter what. Yeah, it looks like there's decent queue times tonight. I guess everyone's getting in some PvP before Dawntrail drops. I've seen a lot of the Viper so far, and it does remind me a lot of Zidane's fighting style of Final Fantasy IX. Helps I've played it since as well. I actually played it on stream a little while ago, but unfortunately that was before I began saving VODs. And before that one I did 7, which was again before I was saving VODs, which is very unfortunate. Oh yeah, I guess I'm here. My character's name, Coda Blue, I think I mentioned at some point, but it's a reference to Kamen Rider Gaim, which says how long ago I've been playing, really, since that was recent at the time that I made the character, and it's so long ago I'm not sure how many remember it. Then again, I guess any Tokusatsu fans might be familiar with Kamen Rider series. I haven't watched those for a while, though. They were really... I was really into them for a while. And it's not that I fell off, it's just that, well, my obsessions come and go. Gob Tank, that's actually a good one, so people are probably going to actually fight over that one. Gob Tank, mid, best tank. Be back here. Okay, good. I bound the ninja, and that's probably gonna kill him right there. Yeah. Monk. Right, I can't leave the bottom too longer. Yeah, I overextended. I need to get back. There we are. There's a bit of overkill, but I figured it'd be safer than letting him escape. Tanks are pretty good in the mid-fight at the start, which is one of the reasons I was considering Gunbreaker. But I think Red Mage was a safe choice. I might switch to Gunbreaker if I'm feeling it, but... Oh, right. If you get on the train a little too early, the steam will knock you off. You can see most people have the final stage of the Manderville relics. I really do like the final stage, how it looks personally. Actually, from what I'm seeing, most people actually do genuinely like the way the Manderville weapons look. It's just the way it's obtained is considered way too easy compared. Yeah, he's trying to get me to attack him so he can use his limit breaker. I'm not going to let him do that. I need to stop clicking right. I need to be entirely... Yeah, I'm out of stuff, energy. I should probably come back. Oh yeah, that's ow. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Ah, the mercs coming up soon. Let's go over here to help out. We definitely want to get that merc before the other team does. Merc 'em. Well, that was easy. I think the enemy might have missed it, or we might have no, we're holding... I think we're just holding them that good. I don't think they'd be able to get past our cruise chaser here. Or at least not safely, and that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, this poor monk. I didn't even need to use my AoE combo on him. My melee combo on him. This poor white mage doesn't know what's coming. There we are. Fair flare. Oh, we are doing... Our team has a lot of really good teamwork. They're not pushing bottom while we're not looking, are they? Actually, they're not, huh? Yeah, I need to remember to focus entirely on my keyboard rather than clicking. It's just good habit, especially since it means I don't have to look down at my keyboard to make sure I'm clicking at my hotbar to make sure I'm clicking the right thing. Gob tank. Are they pushing anywhere? They're pushing north. I'll shake off the rust, I swear. What's that, an SMT Alice cosplay? That poor enemy cruise chaser. Oh wow, they dropped everything on me. Probably for the best, but... For the best they did that, I mean. Yeah, their core is not lasting much longer. I believe the way it works, if you take out one tower, you can reach the core but still shielded, and if you take out both, the core loses shield. Nice, victory. You do get more tombstones the more you win, but it's not really a huge deal, especially since you typically, if you're like me, you'll be spamming them like this whenever you're in the mood, and that'll usually cap out your tomes if you have like a limit on them. I'm pretty sure I'm already capped on poetics. I probably should be using them a lot more. Well, I guess once Dawntrail gets here, I'll be using I can just use them on Manderville relics pretty easily, and that basically means any job I raise will immediately have a full relic ready to help level them through the Endwalker content quicker so they can get to Dawntrail. Oh yeah, I'm also genuinely curious about Pictomancer, since it seems to be a very different flavor from the other mages. I mean, I expected that, don't get me wrong, it's just a little interesting, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting with it, if we're completely honest, but it does seem like it got the Match 3 minigame that largely has been retired from Astro for the Astro buff. Astro used to be my main healer, but it got a lot of buttons to keep track of, and on top of that, it lost the funny RNG stuff on the cards, which I get was to stand just to make sure runs are consistent. I mean, people appreciate that, especially for high-end content. But it does come at the cost of flavor, although it has been noted that they've been losing the time-related spells for a while, so there is some speculation that part of the reason for the redesign is so that they can eventually introduce Time Mage as another healer. And the reason for Time Mage's healer is because there actually aren't that many jobs that can be reasonably reinterpreted into a healer, and so sometimes they have to get creative. I can get that, and I do think healer's fine, like time magic to undo damage. It just makes sense. At least for tank, they have a few more. Ones like Mystic Knight could be interpreted as such, and Green Mage has been... I know Green Mage has been brought up as a potential magic focus tank job. That'd be kind of neat. I guess since this is... pretty much a dated VOD from the moment it came to, since I said it made before Dawntrail. I have noticed there's a bit of a healer strike or boycott or whatever going on. I'm not a healer main, so I had to speak with some friends who actually do. I can kind of get the idea, especially since easy content can easily be done without a healer or without a tank as long as the players know what they're doing. Regular dungeons are typically designed so that you can get through them extremely easily. Yeah, it's only really Endwalker they started giving those any kind of noteworthy complicated mechanics. And it helps that's also when they started advertising dungeon bosses that people thought would be trials, although granted that might have been to avoid spoilers, because I imagine most have already played through the story of watching this, but if not, we'll just say the level 83 and the 89 trials are very much big spoilers that they probably wanted to avoid, so they advertised dungeon bosses. A bunch of dungeon bosses as such. But that also means those dungeon bosses were given actual mechanics and stuff, like how the Mega Sisters have their triple techs and working together. I actually have experimented on that note and taken out, like, the Mega Sisters out of order, but the main boss one is... The reason everyone focuses down the main boss one is because she revives the others if they die. Although, granted, if the others die, that does mean they can't do their triple techs against the party until they get until the dead one gets revived, so... I guess there is some tactical value in that, or at least that was the intent, but I guess since most people are going to be out-gearing that leveling dungeon these days, most are just going to focus down the main boss and take out the last two after. Which I guess, to be fair, is kind of on brand with how you're supposed to fight them back in Final Fantasy IV. Endwalker really loved having its Final Fantasy IV references. In the same way that Shadowbringers had a lot of 8 references with Eden as the big raid. Yeah, the big complaint is that healers feels underpowered, and since healing isn't as essential in lower end content, they only basically get 2 attack buttons to do in the interim, and that gets boring, and I can respect that. But again, I'm not the person to ask because I'm not a healer main. It's just something interesting was going on. I won't sit here and say this fandom is quite sane, but coming from fandoms like Fire Emblem and SMT, this is definitely the Final Fantasy fan base, especially the 14 fan base, is definitely a lot more chill in comparison. Although say that what you will, I mean, I am someone who openly said that that I come from a background having played a lot of MOBAs, so I know what actual toxic fan bases look like, and so my standards are completely out of whack because of it. So feel free to take that as maybe this particular streamer shouldn't have his standards taken as gospel. I might queue a couple times as another job just to keep things interesting, but... well, just, well, interesting for me at the very least. But we'll see. Like I said, Red Mage is a job I genuinely find fun, both in PvP and the PvE modes, so that's why I'm here. Meanwhile, Reaper is one I like in PvE modes, but I don't find it anywhere as satisfying in PvP modes myself. Now, don't get me wrong, they have buffed the Reaper a few times, so it's competent now, but I guess I'm just not as much a fan of the rotation compared to in the PvE. And meanwhile, the opposite's true. I find the Samurai rotation in PvP pretty fun, but it's PvE 1, a lot of changes have made it less fun for me, although, don't get me wrong, I won't say it's bad or anything. I know some Samurai mains have said it has been, but... well, I get where they're coming from, I'm not sure I agree. You know, I have a lot of, I have comparatively rarer mounts than this. Like, I have the, a handful of the, expansion and combined mounts like the Firebird and Nine-Tailed Fox and all that, but I don't know, I just really like this one. Gobby Juice, yeah, nobody cares about Gobby Juice. Yeah, I don't want to go too far ahead of the creeps. Don't listen to me, darn it. Quite bothersome. I'd say this isn't quite as punishing, but if you're not paying attention as a regular MOBA, but if you're not paying attention, you absolutely can give the enemy team an advantage that will hurt, so you gotta still pay attention. Well, I guess we're gonna get free Gobby Juice. It's just a free limit break for everyone, basically, but I guess since I just used mine, it's an ideal point to be using it. Oh wow, that poor Dark Knight. I love the V pose for a Red Mage. actually, in the general sense, I do love how they can turn the sword into a staff when casting. They do, in most FF games, they do equip both swords and staves after all, so it's very thematically appropriate. Plus, their aesthetic is generally based off of the French Musketeers, so it makes sense to have a main hand and offhand, although I believe those usually have an offhand dagger, and here it's an offhand focus, which again makes sense. This is a magic-using class. Well, at least I can LB it. Mercenary up. He's got about a minute before he's back up. Granted, it might be worth my time to head down there anyways, just to see what it looks like. If it's mostly blue folk, I probably won't want to be too close. Yeah, people are... Yeah, if you see someone in the, down here, it's generally not worth your time to fight. I guess the monk realized it too, because he's not fighting me. A tank is very difficult to kill on your own. You need focused fire for that. Oh, that's a... Yeah. I couldn't do it. Now granted, I'm pretty sure by fighting me he did have to expend some of his heals, but that's the thing, he doesn't need to have expelled all of them compared to me, who had to use all of them. So, yeah, do not underestimate... Tanks are very good at forcing you to... Oh, nice. We've won the Goblin Merc after all. Ah. Clever bugger, isn't he? I used up all my cooldowns, but I guess that's my offensive cooldowns, but I guess that's fine. Alright, we have over 50, so we have what we need to summon another mech. I'll see where else I'm needed. I could help to push the south. Cerulean tank. Looks like we've got this under control. Actually, it might be my best interest to help make secure mid, just because Cerulean tank is really, really good. All alliances will get enough for a mech. Which basically means the moment the current set dies, make no mistake, Red Mage maybe have the low HP of a mage, but they have just as much offensive power as any other close-range damage dealer. Don't underestimate them. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. Red Mage is exactly in this game what it is in all the others. It's good at basically everything at the cost of not being specialized, but this does also mean that underestimate them at your own peril. No point in gathering Cerulean because I'm already at, our team's already at max. Actually, our mech is still alive, which is good, which is very good news for us. I should probably help south, since they're actually pushing us. Not one person may not be enough, but it should at least be enough to take someone out or cause them a distraction. Ah, dang. Oh, with the crap, yeah. The Machine's ultimate is ridiculously high damage. If you're for a caster like me, it's pretty much an instant kill unless I'm absolutely full health. Anyone else, you want to at least be above half HP, but if you're something more durable, at least over half HP is still essential, but even then... Darn. I got killed as I was doing my ultimate, so I lost the ultimate and it didn't even go off, even though the animation did. How frustrating. And yeah, I'm still technically classified as a returning player since it was a while since I last played. At least it means I can embarrass myself come Dawntrail, and I have the excuse. Oh dang, that warrior got me good. I couldn't see anything because of all the Bahamut asses. Holy crap. These are mostly our Bahamuts now. I should probably... No, that's Gobby Juice. No one cares about Gobby Juice. There we are. Yeah, a bind on the right target at the right time can absolutely cause some problems for enemies. Taking out a white mage is probably worth my time, but... yeah, the towers take ridiculously low damage from player attacks. You absolutely want to use the mechs where you can. Falcon 4, let's just contribute. Wow, nice. Good teammates this night. Let's go Gunbreaker for this round, just to see how it goes. I really like my tank glamour. It's mostly heavy robes, but I like that better than plate armor. Works well for my Dark Knight as well. Sadly, Gunbreaker doesn't have drawn junction PvE, but they've got it in PvP. You can even junction yourself if you need it. Oh, I can see the returner novice Chad behind me, can't you? I should probably put up the chat blocker for that. It's a little big and you can't see my avatar with it. I guess it'll work for now. I'll change it if it doesn't work, I guess. They're mostly arguing about Dragoon in PvP. Dragoon and Dark Knight are the blatant pub stomper jobs in this game. A bunch of randos, they can really do a lot of damage, especially in frontline where it's just 72 players, so it's basically non-stop chaos. Yeah, I think that's a little distracting. I should probably have someone other than Zero the Third for my blocker there. I'll see about replacing that. It was the perfect size to make work before, but and it still is to an extent. It's just that I didn't have my avatar back when I first made it. On that note, I do wish I still had the Danganronpa and Zero Escapes VODs from way back when I first started. Look, my mic was awful, and there was probably extremely cringeworthy. I mean, even more cringeworthy than I am already, so that could probably tell you a lot, but just kind of, it's basically my first impressions that I could never get again, even if I were to play. I mean, I'd still enjoy them for what they are. I just not have the same first initial surprise since I actually know what's coming. Oh yeah, like I said, Dragoon and Dark Knight are stompers, but they're not actually that popular if you go into Crystalline Conflict, which is the 5v5 mode. I've even done a few streams of that mode. Might even do so again once Dawntrail begins. That's, like I said, I'm kind of rusty right now, so I hesitate to join the more serious mode. Then again, sometimes the rank mode is more chill than the normal. I'm not even joking. Like, when I did ranked mode in Heroes of the Storm, the people there were even more chill than the casual mode. Don't ask how that happened, because even I don't know. I know some streamers who do this mode a lot like to have a playlist in the background. I'm gonna have to think about doing that at some point, but a lot of the stuff I've been listening to lately is stuff... Well, basically someone brought back my power metal phase. I've been listening to Dragon Force, Powerwolf, and Sabaton lately, but those are generally songs with lyrics usually get hit by copyright, sometimes even without, especially if, like, my... believe it or not, my, Star Control 2 VODs got hit, even though, Star Control 2's music is from, you know, the mid-late 90s. That's a really old PC game. It's really stupid. But you have to contest it, you have to go through all that stupid stuff. Look, I get I'm not gonna make any money off these since, you know, I don't have a fan base, I don't have subscribers or fan base or anything like that, but it's that does make it all the more frustrating when someone claims it and tries their best to actually. Yeah, please waste all your abilities on me, the tank. And that's kind of what you do as a tank, exactly like. Also, you can draw a junction from teammates, for the record, so I'm gonna junction from this. Oh. Ah, darn it. There we are. Yeah, a good Gunbreaker will draw in junction fairly regularly, especially since when you do, you automatically get your finisher without having to do the full 3-hit combo, which is quite nice. Though again, as a tank, you're usually better off pissing people off and being a distraction as opposed to killing things. But that doesn't mean you can't. I mean, the Gunbreaker is generally considered the tank for DPS mains for a reason. Should definitely help in the north. I know stereotypical it is for a... Ah, crap. Keep that Dark Knight at low HP because his vulnerability only lasts 10 seconds. Quote-unquote only. You, my friend, need to die. Don't get caught below half HP because the Ninja Ultimate can finish you off instantly, and I think they get an they get a an LB refresh in doing so. It's really gotta be careful. Generally, if you want to farm kills in PvP for the achievements or whatever, I know Ninja and Samurai are extremely popular for that. Machinist 2, that's the one I use personally. Only because their Limit Break, Marksman Spite, as I said, it can one-shot a lot of the lighter classes. Tried to help out, but I screwed up something fierce. Aurora. Oh wow, they dropped all the ults on me. Right, Ultimate, MP, Limit, LB, whatever. They're all the same thing. They're the character's big ultimate. All the characters' really big attack they can only use once every so often. I'm starting to think I kind of need something with kill power. I don't know, what do you guys think? There we go. I managed to kill a Black Mage, the squishiest, because they don't even have a mitigation. Red Mage actually does have a mitigation. Their melee combo gives them a shield if you're in White Mage stance when you use it. Alright, we have got to win this. Yeah. The Gob tank is a genuinely great asset to have. Rough Divide also grants me no mercy. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing as well in general either. Oopsie. Hey, get back here! Yeah, that guy's trying to be sneaky. There we are. Nice just how quick the Gunbreaker ultimate comes back up. It's a bit fiddly and hard to use, I guess. Alright, yeah, waste all of your ultimates on me, everyone. Please, by all means, do so. Ah, darn it. The Merc is going north, so I should probably stop that. I'm starting to think I should probably be a damage dealer, just to make sure I can, kill things that need to be killed. I guess I could also be Samurai, but that one's a bit tricky. Then again, if I know what to do, I can easily... Oh, our team... I didn't even need to be here. Our team's just, slaughtering these poor things. You know what? Why not? Just to deny the enemy it. Yeah, you can... For absolutely no reason, I'm just taking this from the enemy. Hello, Mr. Machinist. Darn it, I almost killed the Machinist. Oh, never mind, my teammate finished the job. Oh wow, that monk! Yeah, he had his limit break ready. Because I know that animation, that's the monk limit break. It is the very simple and straightforward instant nuke limit break. Oh wow, 3 HP. Someone just needs to sneeze on it. Yes, please waste all of your moves on a tank. That'll end well. You know, thinking about it, there's actually feels like there's been a lot less male Makode ever since Endwalker dropped. Might as well rep the fellow tank. Do 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 do. Here we are. Oops, bumped the mic. I don't know. I guess a lot of them just switched to bunny boys after to the male Vera. Yeah, fun fact, Final Fantasy XIV is the first time we've ever seen, let alone being able to play as male Vera in the entire franchise. It should be even admitted he's not really a fan of the race, but he added, male or female Vera, I mean, he just added them because the fan base loves them so much. Can't sit here and say I wasn't, tempted to use a Fantasia myself, but the fact they can't use any hats is still kind of a deal breaker for me. Let's go back to Red Mage. Actually, no, let's try going to Samurai. I really love the Samurai outfit I have. It's not too complicated, but it's got a nice flair to it. And randomly getting the Seiryu Katana was really, really good idea, I think. It really matches the black and blue I'm going with a lot better than the Katana I was using before, which I believe was the Katana of the Round. Yeah, it was the Katana of the Round, which is white and blue. Let me just double check. Samurai definitely encourages you to be aggressive. Samurai and Dragoon are definitely the ones you want to consider if you just want to dive in and kill things. If you just want to dive in and disrupt things, or have utility, the tanks are good for that. I know Paladin in particular can keep some key members alive really well. Plus they have that, I believe they're the only one with an actual stun. Dark Knight has a bind, but that's on their limit break. I probably should have trained Ninja a bit more, but I honestly haven't used Ninja in quite a while. I know they redid the Mudras and such, which was the ninjutsu skills, which were the main appeal, which I've heard was actually really good. So maybe I should have given it a chance before Endwalker ended, but I don't have all my jobs maxed out. Which one do I have? Lunar Kamui. That's yeah, Lunar Kamui is Tsukiyomi's. On that note, it's kind of funny we had fights against Susanoo and Tsukiyomi, but not Amaterasu. Reading up on it, apparently that character was considered for a while. It might have even been what eventually became the Tsukiyomi fight, because that one, it technically doesn't matter who you were fighting in terms of lore. It was just someone to force the player to fight to cause a thing to happen, to avoid spoilers, I guess. You know, for all that is. Stormblood. I know it's usually considered the weakest expansion, but that's... At the time, it was pretty harsh on, but nowadays, most will call it the worst simply because something has to be the worst. Granted, some are saying it's Endwalker now, but like I said, I think a lot of people are being harsh on it just because it's so recent. Not to say it's not without its flaws. You could definitely tell they had two ideas for an expansion, but one was clearly not long enough, so they had to try and weirdly mush the two together. Plus, Shadowbringers established that the threat cannot be a character we'd already met in the story before. Or it just can't happen in a believable manner, so it kind of had an uphill battle to begin with. But I think, assuming Dawntrail is good, it's probably going to end up another Stormblood, where they might call it the worst, but it's only because one of them has to be. Even after having played World of Warcraft, I genuinely don't think there's any that's on par with, like, Battle for Azeroth. And even that one. I mean, I did like what that one was going for, but it kind of felt like... Well, first of all, it felt like the Horde area was significantly more interesting than the Alliance one. But also, it all kind of just united into an Eldritch battle at the end. Gob tank is worth fighting in mid over, so I'll have to be very, very careful. The Zentetsuken is really good because if I can use it right, I can actually instantly kill some very, very frustrating targets. But that's the thing, I have to use it right. I have to use my mitigation to the best of my ability. Crap, my team lost to the mid. No, we didn't actually. Oh, we're actually winning. Nice. I know for a fact this bypasses defenses. Oh yeah! That Dark Knight's gonna have to run. I didn't kill him, but that's fine. If I've learned one thing in MOBAs, if you force the enemy to retreat to the point they have to fully heal and all that, you've functionally done the same as kill them in the sense that you've removed them from the fight, and that's ultimately what matters most. The Samurai Gap Closer requires a target for me to use, so let's stay up here and cap the Gob tank. I really like my Samurai Glam. I'm also glad I decided to stick to the Mikode rather than Vera. Wow, you suck, buddy. That's a nice thing about Samurai. They have a number of skills that pierce shields, which is about as good as you'd expect. Like I said, Samurai is definitely a popular one if you want to get kills in PvP, be it for the achievements or whatever. The achievements, the weekly log, or whatever. I should definitely stop this oppressor, because I have the feeling that's kind of what my job is. Son of a... Well, at least I got enough kill power. Come on, come on. Oh, damn you. Oh, good. This geyser's about to go. I can use it. Okay, good. I can go up here that way. Ah, crap. I forced the machinist to go back, but I need to get rid of these oppressors at all costs. Oh wow, that person just saved me. Yeah, that's no good. Well, at least I'm getting a decent score. I'm a lot better at my soaring rank right now than I did with Gunbreaker. Largely because I'm actually yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're pushing bottom again. We have to be careful. We've lost our tower here. Which means their best bet for winning is to push here to the best of their ability now that the core is exposed, albeit with some damage reduction. Which will get removed if they take out the other tower, if I remember right. Oh, they got an op going mid, do they? Yeah, I need to pay better attention to map, have better map awareness. This one cannot be allowed to live. Cerulean tank may not be a bad option. Oh, we completely obliterated these guys. Samurai have no range attack. In PvE, they have a sword or a slash wave they can use, but it's not here. They're making a big-ass push, and I need to stop that now. I need to stop it yesterday. Wasted my limit break, but I needed to put all the damage I could into that oppressor. They're pushing everything north. Oh, I am already all 17. If I was better, I'd already have the cap. I mean, you saw how fast I was able to get on Red Mage, but watch out, that Dragoon is using his ultimate. I should probably help with the goblin up there, although it might help if I had this guy damage this guy. Here we are, limit break. Haha. Yeah, when they attack me while my mitigation is up, they get a debuff where if I use... Hello, Ellie. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted right now since this is a bit of a team retreat. If I use my mitigation here, the enemy gets a special mark, and if I use my limit break on someone with a mark, they instantly die. It's pretty fun. Here we are. It was looking a bit dicey there, but we've made it come back. Oh well. The fun part is I can just go around here and re-engage. This even gives enough time for my cooldowns to come up cooldown. I won't have my limit break back for a bit, but that's fine. Looks like our monk wasn't too happy about that. The enemy brute justice is probably gonna be a problem if I don't do something. Ow. Probably should have shielded there, but whatever. I failed to notice the entire team was dead. Oops. That's on me. Ah. Oh no, you ain't coming here, brute justice. Oh, that's an oppressor. That thing has to die. Yeah, this thing is the thing that will kill our core. I cannot allow it to live. There we go. The Merc's almost back up, so let's go get that. Although I should probably get some ceruleum so our team has a robot. Actually, yeah, I think getting a mech, yeah, 50, that's enough. But yeah, we already won the mech, so the Merc, so we're good there. Oppressor. Ignore the other one and go for the Oppressor. Darn it, the ninja got me. Or whatever, I unloaded my biggest stuff on it, so I'm sure I can trust my team to finish the job. Yeah, we don't have anything pushing them, but they're pushing us, so we have to absolutely bring everything we can here. Ours is in pretty terrible shape, but we should be able to sneeze on theirs and they'll lose. There we are. Great work, team. Oops. I guess while I'm here. Yeah, I got pretty much everything but the tanks and a couple DPS to 90. Maybe, who knows, maybe Viper sharing gear with Ninja will convince me to pick Ninja back up and level that up. I don't think I even have a hotbar set up for it yet. Or at least not updated. We'll stick to Samurai for a bit. I enjoy Samurai, PvP Samurai. Then again, I could probably be someone who I'll use Limit Break on off, and I straight up spam it with some of the others. Samurai is very much the same way it is in PvP as it is in PvE. Very selfish, dedicated to damage and self-care, doesn't really offer any party support. Instead, they just have straight up high damage. Good. I wish it would keep... I was gonna say... What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. It's a shame there's only one MOBA map right now. There's technically a second that was available when the mode first launched, but it hasn't been available for, what, 2 expansions now? Though I guess the fact I'm streaming PvP matches tells you just how far the game has come in terms of PvP focus, because it used to be said you play for the PvE, there's really no point in worrying about PvP. But I guess the devs didn't want to give up on it, because they redid PvP like 3 times, and now it's actually really good, I think. Hence why I'm here. I should probably do more for crafting than just Beast Tribe crafting, but it's just not all that. I just don't enjoy it all that much, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess since I'm here doing multiplayer stuff, unfortunately, it turns out that the multiplayer seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring will not be ready in time for my team come Tuesday. So we're gonna have to do probably more Super Animal Royale and Core Keeper. Should be fun, I think. They're pushing our north, and we're pushing their south. Player damage to towers is kind of negligible, honestly. It might be better for me to defend up north. Alternatively, I could just steal the ceruleum that's on their side of the map to make their lives harder. Although, again, if you have to fight for it, it's usually not worth the time. Right, that's a ninja. I'd say I didn't even see him, but that's very on brand for a ninja, isn't it? So, kudos to that one, I guess. And yes, I know it's actually because I wasn't paying close enough attention like I was supposed to. I should have gone after the Oppressor and not the White Mage, who's already at full HP again. For understandable reasons, White Mages cannot heal machines. Yeah, when Dawntrail drops, I'm probably going to be focusing heavily on the new jobs before doing the main story. Don't get me wrong, though, I'm absolutely streaming the new story. And I'm probably going to have to avoid a lot of the social media stuff just to try and minimize spoilers. I'm not that the kind of person that obsesses over spoilers normally, but since I want to get my initial thoughts up, my first impressions, that's the word I was trying to think of. I don't know how I was blanking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I avoid anything prior. Tank. That's one to fight over if I can. Yeah, there's too many enemies there. There we are, that monk's dead. Darn it. All that, and I only Zantetsukened one person. I might want to go back to Red Mage after this. Clearly, I'm in more of a ranged mood tonight. Oh, no you don't, buddy. Yeah, we got that easily, huh? Oh, wow, did he get by the train? No, he just died conveniently right as it was passing, but dang, that was nearly perfect. Yeah, the Brute Justice needs to die first and foremost. Oh crap, right, we're blue. For some reason I thought we were red again. I'm an idiot. Dealt with. There we are. Slice and dice. Now that's satisfying. gosh, damn it, that Dragoon. Darn it. Alright, when I unlock the new jobs, I usually find it's the most difficult portion is going from level that ends in 0 to level that ends in 1, basically. And that's because when 1 is when the dungeons for that particular expansion begin showing up, and the beast tribes for combat jobs start being relevant there. Brute Justice needs to die, and it needs to die yesterday. Whoa. That was a bit embarrassing. Crap, they got this off the gob tank. This is not good now, is it? Aw, crap, here comes the enemy oppressor and the gob tank. Oh, wow. That was the wrong one. Oh, whatever. I used on something that needs to die yesterday, so I guess that's not wasted. There we are. I was able to slice it in twain. There we are. I cleaved it twice, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. Little did they realize that can do a lot by spreading the damage. Yeah, I definitely could have done a lot better damage to other, that's for sure. Oh yeah, wow. That warrior was insane. I think Red Mage is what I've been doing best as tonight, so let's go back to that. Maybe once Dawntrail drops, so I might even do some PvP streams. We'll see. 'Talking about FF7 in the chat there. I'm sure the remake is fine. Oh, I've only watched Let's Plays of it. I did like the original when I played through it on stream a good while ago. I was even able to recover one of the VODs. Sadly, only one of them, but hey, it's something. Given I thought I'd lost everything from before I began recording VODs. I might give it a go once all of them go through, but I still think it might not have been the best idea to make it episodic, because Midgard was basically the tutorial area in the original game, and while the episode 1 was fine, expanding on a lot of the stuff, it also was pretty padded, or at least that's what I thought. Episode 2 seems a lot better at the very least, and I mean, there's a reason. And everyone's going nuts for Kate Sith again. Or Cassie, however you pronounce that. Gob tank. Now there's something worth fighting over. Darn it, they all nuked me. Looks like we lost the mid-fight, so there's not much we can do about that now. Yeah, they're not gonna kill me all the way over here. It is mildly annoying, but yeah, they're trying to keep us from stealing it. I can just go down here and you have no power over me, buddy. And then again, I don't think that's what he cares about. I should probably just grab Ceruleum at this point. Oh. This is no good. That's a lot of enemies here. They might actually be able to kill me. Granted, one could argue that since those 4 enemies were chasing me down so deep into my territory where they can't really do much, I've actually helped the team a lot more than if I had just gone in the middle and fought and died. There's an oppressor down there, and we need to kill it. Red Mage's limit break comes very, very quickly, so should be easy enough. red mage being forced to use the basic attack. Let's get rid of the Magus here real quick. Yeah, absolutely need to be in Black Mage stance for this because Divine doesn't do anything to machines. When the gears run down functionally, it will cease. Muhammad ain't doing anything to me, buddy. But I don't have time to be wasting on him. There's another set coming. I have to be prepared for him. There we are. I wasted way too much to kill one person, but we can probably push south here, but I should probably defend north a little. Oh wow. That was a lot of enemies. Darn it. Supplies gob tank. This would help us a lot, but that's not going to be here for a while. I think that's the Fall Guys collab outfit. I still have that one, by the way. I just think of any real glance to put it in. Well, I unload everything I could. Fast tomes, I guess. Yeah, they won that mid fight and just steamrolled us from there. Dang. Still, I do feel like I'm in a job I'm more comfortable playing, so Plus, hey, I'll finally have another VOD to put into the PvP collection on my YouTube VODs account. If you're watching this on Twitch, it should be in the link in my About page. Watch this on YouTube, then, well, you can just look on YouTube. Or maybe you just have this in the background while you're drawing, or sleeping, or something. I've heard some like to do that, and I'm fine with that. Let's see here, what am I talking about? I've got a bunch on my stuff that I need to get to list, and not to mention all the new stuff. Like, I do intend to continue my single-player run of Elden Ring in the new DLC, but I want to do it with the guys first, since that's probably going to be better for content, but... Plus, I might actually have some idea of what the mechanics are for playing through Octopus Traveler. There's a lot of really neat titles in the game. I just have Makai Master because this one actually took a little while. I actually played PvP back when it was still considered kind of yeah. So I imagine it's a lot easier for people to get it now. Although, since so few people play PvP, it's still reasonably rare. And like I said, it actually took a bit of dedication to get. Hence why I've just stuck with it all this time, all these years. I believe the collab came around Heaven's Ward, something like that. It continued till Shadowbringers, and where it ended in... no, it ended at the end of Stormblood, I think. It was gone for Shadowbringers, but then came back at Endwalker. So it's functionally permanent content. So at least anyone jumping in now can get it. Probably said that quite a few times by now, but it's a pretty big gap between these streams in terms of time, so... Also might explain why I might perform better in one than the other. That's totally not just me making excuses. No sirree, Bob. I guess it's already discussed healer and DPS stuff. I did speak with a friend of mine who mains tank, and he does say it's largely the same, so probably stick to Dark Knight again. Gunbreaker is fun, though. It's just kind of busy. Got a lot of weaving and stuff to deal with, so it can get pretty stressful. Then again, I guess Dark Knight has a lot to go with, since they have their rotation plus Shadowbringer on top of all of that. I still intend to finish off Starstruck Vagabond as soon as I finish getting that completed. I'm not usually one who worries about 100% completion, but I am genuinely liking the lack of better terms, since, you know, it's sci-fi, so space. There's no days, per se, but the day-to-day, workaday stuff is quite enjoyable there. It's easy to zone out and talk about random stuff, too. And works since my streams are usually a bit more laid back. I just hope Yahtzee hasn't discovered my one weakness. For some reason, I always like any kind of virtual or robot character more when they sing over the end credits. Don't know why, it just keeps happening. Like, a lot of dudes all love Shodan, and then she's one of the more iconic AI villains. Shodan from System Shock. I think she's okay, but GLaDOS is on a whole other level, and it must be because GLaDOS sings over the end credits. Now, this is random stuff I talk about when waiting for when waiting for queues. I might still main Reaper after Dawntrail drops, but we'll have to see. I'm one of those jerks one of those assholes that changes mains basically every expansion, so it's entirely possible Viper or Pictomancer will catch my interests, and I'll end up maining that for the expansion. But we'll see. Maybe it's not the Fall Guys collab outfit. It's got a Moogle on the back, it probably isn't. It's probably from something else and I just straight up haven't been paying attention. Right, I still need to clean out my inventory. Well, no, food buffs are good to have active all the time, just because that increases XP gains in the general sense. So it's gonna definitely help whoever I level up. Gobby Juice is a meme, so we're not gonna go after that. And of course, someone's just demanding more Dark Knights. Dark Mages. Darn it, I couldn't jump off. I should have jumped off the bridge when I had the chance. Just because I'm not seeing anyone else do it doesn't mean I can't be a trendsetter. I hit the wrong key and then I got stuck in the menu. Oh dear, we might be in a bit of trouble. Crap, this is gonna hurt. Ow. I don't even have any soaring left yet. That's really not good. Granted, that's a me issue because soaring is earned from your own actions, but... Yeah, let's go the back way, shall we? Someone probably saw me and is already, whoops, climbing, so... I dropped everything I could on that ninja robot, but nothing came of it. Yeah, we're all just trickling in and dying. That's not good. Maybe I should just get some ceruleum. That would actually help out the team. I took down the oppressor, so me in exchange for the oppressor is a decent trade-off, but I'm dying way too much. Oh crap, the Southern Merc is about to come up. Oh, they're gonna have that easily. You know, I should look over to see if Guild Wars 2 is still getting its expansions. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's even still good, but I guess I haven't feel very motivated. I'm motivated to play it. Probably doesn't help the group I was playing it with hasn't been playing it much lately either, so... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that was awful on my part. I shouldn't have wasted my LB. I saw the sniper dot and I thought, crap, I should take that out, but no good. Come on. I guess I had it too good for too long. My team was always winning. I was getting carried hard, so now I had to have a turn having the enemy team getting carried hard. Yeah, I don't know if it's lag or something. I have looked into it, and you should be able to negate the warrior's charge stun at any point during it. For some reason, I seem completely incapable of removing it until he's actually landed. And depending on length, that can be a very long time. Well, comparatively in mode. So I don't know if it's lag or what. Well, I blasted it a few times. I took out the oppressor and blasted the brute justice, but alright, it's dead, but the other oppressor's still alive and full health, I had to wager. Yeah, not full health, but enough that it's a problem. Crap, I forgot to go into black magic mode. The cross attack red mages get both heals and damages, but whichever stance you're in is enhanced. There we go. I managed to pin down the Dark Knight so we can take him out. Our oppressor's trying to go through mid, so I'll try and escort it. Actually, it might be good to get the Merc down here. Here we are. Yeah, I pushed a little too hard there. I'm gonna miss the returner slash novice when it's gone. Someone's here just making an entire dissertation on how the Earth's rotation and affects its movement over time, affects its tilt over time. Best grab some ceruleum. They don't need my help. The Brute Justices need to die, and those are south. No, those are already dead. How many of these things do I even have? Oh yeah, not even close to capping out. I basically just resubbed, so... But it should last me until the earliest parts of Dawntrail. We have a rough idea of the content, but as with Endwalker, there's always going to be a lot of things we don't know about. Hence why for now, we're just treating it as a summer vacation. Crap, I just realized I never touched Island Sanctuary after going in the first time. I did on stream too, wow, how could I forget? I was gonna say, hey, next they'll have a cozy game, and then I remembered, oh, they already have one. They also added another deep dungeon, which most people don't like it, but I do kind of like the skins from it, so I might have to give it a try myself. I have to double check though. If you have to beat the Baldessian Arsenal to unlock it, that might be a problem because I've never played the Baldessian Arsenal. It's actually a pretty unique fight in there because it requires both in the players on the outside Hydratos to be doing some notable NM fights or whatever in order to actually make Baldessian Arsenal winnable. So indeed, we can have an literally invincible absolute virtue, just like in 11. Won't surprise you, that's somewhat controversial, but... Oh, someone left immediately. Gobby juice, no one cares. Darn, I was hoping that would kill the machinist, but it didn't. Yeah, I pushed way too hard there. Oh, nobody really cares about the Gobby juice. It might be within my best interest to stop that cap just to deny it to them. Of course, if they're not alone up there, that'll be a problem. There we are. I've got to be wary. The enemy can sneak up on us. That's an oppressor back there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop that oppressor. I can't be screwing around for too much longer. Probably gather some ceruleum. While kills do give ceruleum, gathering the tanks gives even more. And even just gathering ceruleum for your tank and for your ceruleum tanks for your team does a lot. You know, part of me did wonder if I should even use the avatar tonight, just because this is meant to be a bit more laid back, just random runs. But I guess at the same time, we'll do like it. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it at I won't force myself to use it if I'm not feeling it, but it's not bad right now at all. I should probably go up north where all the blue bots are, because that's going to be a bit of a problem if I can't stop them. We have more bots than they do on the bottom, so they're safe, I'd say. Yeah, Yeah, that black mage up there is trying to be sneaky, but... Oh. There we are. Unfortunately, he died before the sleep would affect me and save him. Oh, ow. Yeah, I forgot about that blade. That laser sword comes out really fast. It's hard to dodge that, I think. For the record, I did check the Moogle Tome rewards earlier, and honestly, they're kinda mid. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate them existing simply because it means people now actually play this particular mode, whereas normally they'd never do. It's a pain. Might not be a bad idea to push south pretty hard. The Goblin Merc is gonna be ready soon. Might be within my best interest to be there when he spawns. Glad someone else had the same idea. Odds are the enemy's gonna be coming from those two tunnels rather than that one. There we are. Easy. Yeah, you're a little late, buddy. Oh my. There's nothing to blast. Should probably at least grab this one so they don't have something on their side that's easy to access. I still love the Pyros red mage weapon. I swear, red mage weapons never lose. How cute. The white mage thinks they can stop me. There we are. Might as well make sure they don't get any easy ceruleans where possible. Of course, the one over there might be better. Maxed out sword. And let's grab this so they don't. Here we are. I had everything active, so I was able to take out that Dark Knight more easily. There we are. guys actually self-destruct to deal heavy tower damage they make at the end, so, here we are. Oh wow, that's big. Yeah, that's a big, nice perk of the Red Mage Limit Break. It may not be a particularly strong one, but it is up really often. I just wasted it. But look how fast it's already coming back. Yeah, I definitely feel a lot better as Red Mage. Even when we lose, I feel a lot better about my performance. Now, the funny thing about Rival Wings, you can't, well, it's kind of like a MOBA. While practice is good, it's also important to analyze what you're doing to see what you can do better. And that's kind of part of why I'm doing this on stream, to try and get me to analyze what I might be doing wrong. I can look at the footage later as well, although I don't always get the chance to do that. I should probably also do some level farming as trusts just to get those levels up. There's an achievement for getting them each there, but I imagine once Dawntrail drops, when Endwalker dropped, the Shadowbringer dungeons began giving significantly higher XP gains to the trusts there. And I imagine when Dawntrail drops, the Endwalker ones will also do them for the trust there. Something to be noted, though, it was calculated that you actually only need to do one DPS and one tank to level all the trusts after getting in one go, I mean. That unfortunately can't work in Endwalker because there's now one less DPS because Reen obviously doesn't join you, but there is a new one since Graha joins. always the good news once I get back to Starstruck. I should have, depending on, I guess depends how quickly I go, because I imagine the ending's gonna be a bit wordy and all that, since cutscenes are usually a bit longer for endings. Stuff there, especially since finally at the point that it feels like the game's been building towards, but who knows, maybe it'll do the No Man's Sky thing, zoom out and reveal you can now go to other galaxies. Looks like the... Oh yeah, I was also surprised to learn I actually am only 2 achievements down from completing Elden Ring's achievement list. Well, technically 3, but the last one is just a earn all other achievements so basically the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, except for PC, since Platinum Trophies are a PlayStation thing. But you get what I mean. I genuinely didn't realize I was that close. All I really need is the Frenzied Flame ending and collecting all legendary spells. I can probably look up how to get all those, so that should be easy enough. And for the Frenzied Flame ending, I can just do that for my multiplayer one with the guys, since we each do our own endings there. Honestly, I'd say I'm a lot more worried about running into spoilers with Dawntrail than of Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is one of those ones where you, well, it doesn't tell you so much, but it does make a lot of things pretty obvious. Like, everyone does talk about how great the Golden Order is and all that, but the more you look into it, the more you realize it was actually pretty shitty. They just have really, really good PR. I mean, even your character being tarnished means they were banished but are now asked to come back now that they're actually useful. Especially for some classes, like the Incantation starting class. You start as basically an assassin for the Golden Order, but then they give you a burn notice, and you get booted out because they don't need you anymore, but then they're, oh wait, why don't you come back? We'll give you more. That's definitely a fair weather friendship if I had, or at least that's what I took it as. Actually, I don't think the DLC has, adds any more achievements. Let me just double check, actually. It might have. Let's ring. I already have the DLC. No, it did not. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, luckily I still have Steam open, so I was able to check real quick. Crystal Keeper. I believe that's a 1.0 title, so you cannot get that one anymore. I can understand why that person would keep that one on. Wow, we're getting a lot of gobby juice tonight. Guess we're gonna have to search the enemy's side for ceruleum. The equivalent of training in the enemy's jungle. Technically speaking, you can do that. You just have to be careful because if the enemy catches you, it's going to be bad news since you aren't exactly going to have easy sources of backup. But if they're going 2-1-2 lanes, then it's perfectly valid. comes the train. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't even know what I'm referencing anymore. Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and nope out of there if that's alright with you guys. Mr. Grim Reaper. This is probably not my smartest idea, but you know what? Let's do it anyway. Got a lot of dots on him, but it's not going to help much. Whoops. That's an op south. Yeah, that was a couple things dropped on me to keep me from acting. Darn it, I messed up my skill order. Ended up accidentally wasting the, ended up hitting, I need to hit Purify before hitting Heal. Oppressor is going north. Damn it. Yeah, they're guarding it pretty good. I should have just let it broken, I guess. Dead because the ninjas limit break, but we stopped the oppressor. And they have another one. Lovely. Wait, why am I zoomed in so far? They all jump down after me. Yeah, we are getting absolutely crushed, and my performance is horrendous. I don't think I've actually accomplished anything. Oh, lovely. We have another oppressor coming south, and I can't stop it. Granted, wow, we're getting a lot of gobby juice. What the hell? We'll grab ceruleums in the hopes that this is somehow being productive. Well, we did lose a mech, so getting this will allow us to do so. Well, I got him to waste his limit break on me, which I didn't even die to, but... Well, remember I said it. You can functionally have killed someone if... Probably got the most cerulean, but that's not much of a, doesn't make me feel much better, I can tell you that much. Oh, wonderful. Still, here. Because I know I am glad I missed. Oh yeah, I'm glad that okay, I will definitely say I'm glad that I don't have. There's no red mage relics that I dislike. They look pretty nice, and even the Brunello Eureka's, yeah, I need to update the weapon. Manderville weapon, I get it, but maybe I even will with the Tombstone to get out of this. Yeah. I think technically it has one level after, but I believe you need Baldessian Arsenal to do that, and I don't think it even changes the appearance of the weapon, so it's kind of pointless for me to worry about, I think. I hope the Dawntrail relics are pretty good. Like I said, the thing people dislike about the Endwalker relic is just how easy it is to get. By and large, from what I'm seeing, the actual appearances are actually quite well received. Here we are. Well, I managed to kill the Dark Knight. Oh, come on, how did that not kill? I guess I wasn't... You know what? Let's go help the Gulby Juice. Oh, there's 3 enemies there. Yeah, I'd best just get the cerulean because I can't beat 3 enemies by myself. I'm not close enough somehow. Somehow I forget to realize, oh, I probably need to be closer. Yeah, I can't stop them from taking it. Yeah, nice try, buddy. I actually saw you jump there, so... Yeah, I wasted way too much time on that guy. Up the mark, but I do need to stop the oppressor too. No, you don't, buddy. Yeah, there we go. That could have been way worse, I think. Looks like we won that fight. Good. Let me just grab some more cerulean while we're here. Make sure we're in good shape. It looks like we already have enough, but... There we are. Gob tank. Yeah, I need to help us win that fight. Alright, cerulean is we need to be wary, the enemy is coming. There's an op in mid. Fortunately for him. Well, it doesn't matter. I debuffed that area, so the op got melted like butter due to everyone attacking it. Doesn't even matter that my soaring isn't as high as usual. It's just, we're definitely in good shape, I'd say. Could be better, but... I don't like this water area because it's hard to see his AoEs sometimes, but looks like we beat him without any trouble. Good to me. Oh, there's some 2 ops in north. Dragoon. I didn't see that Dragoon until it was too late. But what matters is I took out the Oppressor, so in good shape there. Phew. Our ceruleum's already maxed out, so no point in me grabbing more. Oh, that's an op going mid. We can't let them have that. Ceruleum tank. Our team has that. I can worry about that later. Frazzle debuff can do a lot, I think. Granto's probably going to die even if I wasn't there, but I still think it was smarter for me to, you know, make sure it didn't go anywhere. It's not smart to be here when no one else is, too. Oh. Oops. Yeah, the oppressors are their oppressors are going north. Tried to stop me, but I dropped my limit break on it while it was completely debuffed too. There we go. gob crate. Oh, that's everything. So we gotta win this. I think we will, but if they win it, they could easily make a comeback. I can tell you that much, because we're actually not as far apart as you might think. Bard's been on top of things this whole game, and usually, actually, our team as a whole seems to be doing a pretty good job of. Oh, there we go, pushing mid. Little do they realize that since we've won the mid, we can easily head on over. Please tell me the other Brute Justice is going down. It was low on HP to begin with. Maybe it's just, or maybe it's a cowardly one. If it's not really engaging in any fights, then it's not really helping their team. They're just taking up a Brute Justice slot. Wow, the mercenary's actually idle. Alright, we've got the Merc, so I don't need to worry about that. Good mid cerulean tank. Do 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 do. Good teamwork. Oh wow, I got really up there. Not bad. Already. No complaints. I don't think I'm gonna get anything to buy something good from the Google Tome, but you know what? I think that's fine. As I said, the rewards are sadly a little mid this time around, so not great. But then again, I guess the one I know they had the entire Stormblood set was a bit of a special case. Finish another relic with that, actually. Almost. Gob tank. That's actually a mid worth fighting over. Dang, it feels like we've had way too much opening gobby juice lately. Or maybe it's just always been that common and I just never noticed. Who knows? All I know for sure is a gob tank is what we want. fair. Yeah, well, those guys are cutting down there. It might be good to actually keep my, help them down here. What matters is we won mid, and that's gonna really help us out here. 4 stacks of soaring just for that. Yeah, I think that was worth our time. Not only is the Gob tank going to be helpful in of itself, but nice boost. Gobby juice is not a big deal. It's helpful, but it's not worth committing your whole team to, like the... Never mind. Darn it. I shouldn't have gotten involved in that team fight. Yeah, one of the memes going around is the fact that they're doing Dawntrail's doing a collab with Mountain Dew. It even has a special mount if you get enough, but you have to get like $200 worth of Mountain Dew. It's rather silly and unreasonable. Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry, that was terrible. It's basically only worth it if you're already planning to buy ridiculous amounts of Mountain Dew to begin with, like if that's your usual drink. Still, all they need now is Doritos, and they'd have the whole gamer meme going. That'd be fun. I might as well grab this cerulean tank just so I have 50. That way we can get a new one immediately. Are you kidding me? Wow. It really doesn't like me today. Lurk is about 2 minutes to mouse. Well, they took care of the oppressor without me. Might be good to just take the Gobby juice to deny it to that enemy team. Mentors. Yeah, it's a huge meme that mentors often suck worse than the new players doing a duty. I don't believe I've ever done mentor roulette. That was worth it. They dedicated everything to killing me, and unfortunately machinists are better at that than red mages are. Charging up again. Crap. That's a lot of enemies. I mean, granted, you could argue that since they're all they're focused on me, they were ignoring our mechs, so that could be seen as a good thing. But it's hard to feel satisfying from that. Gob tank coming up. I definitely need to get more of these because the moment our mech dies, it's going to, you're going to want a placement as soon as possible. Oh, right, I should probably fight for the Gob tank. I should probably help out. Yeah, we've got this one. I should help out against the oppressor. Yeah, trading my life with the enemy oppressor's life is a worthwhile trade. I'll just grab the cerulean tank and we'll be in good shape. Okay, good. Our team can summon a mech now at our leisure. And I'm glad this bard keeps being on my team. They're absolutely on the ball. not been able to avoid dying, but I could at least make their life very inconvenient. Here we are. Well, that was easy. Helps out a pretty good team. Yeah, just keeping your team's ceruleum topped off really does a lot, I think. Your ability to kill or protect the mechs is absolutely the game changer there. A lot different from Frontline. Frontline has objectives as well, but while those are important, they're mostly to determine where the fights are, because if you can get a good amount of kills there, you get a stacking buff that increases your general performance, or HP and attack directly, I believe. And if you die, you become worth more score if you're high ranked, and of course you lose half of it, half of your, for lack of a better term, XP bar. So. I'll admit I wish the game explained the PvP stuff better. I had to look up a lot of this stuff on my own, but it is what it is. As I said, there was a time this game was considered not worth the PvP, even though it existed, but I'm glad they got it to work in the end. Ooh, I'm getting exhausted. This might have to be the last round. Gobby juice. Okay, yeah, that was a fight I should not have gotten into. I didn't realize. Larvistar. I mean, just capping this to deny our enemies, it sounds like a worthwhile thing to me. Oh, come on, really? nice, a teammate. It's not a big deal, but having some gobby juice on hand would be quite nice. That oppressor's not moving. I mean, it's gonna be a big punching bag by all means. Yeah, I don't know what that enemy oppressor is doing. They seem to be AFK. And not one of those AFK where they trick you and then begin to attack, because, well, first of all, you'd probably want to do that on a cruise chaser. Since those are actually designed to kill unsuspecting players. They focused me down hard. I mean, I guess it means they left alone our cruise chaser, but dang. Yeah, it looks like our mechs are really lacking, so... We're lacking cerulean, so... Oh yeah, I've got that mount myself. Yeah, no. That doesn't do anything, buddy. As Samurai, I have to be real close, but as Red Mage, I can still hit you from a range. Even a Paladin can only take so much focus fire. Impervious to most attacks. Paladin only does so much. Yeah, I shouldn't have let him distract me like that. Starting point here, we need to defend. Yeah, I should have checked the map earlier, wow. And they took me out, but it's fine. I did a lot against the Blue Justice and the Oppressor. I think I'm in good shape. Cerulean tank sounds good to me. We can follow it and go after Blue Justice there. Yeah, they're pushing everything south. Yeah, they dropped everything. Oh wow, our team melted those guys. got lasered. We got a Brute Justice coming north. Still anyone's game. We can't get cocky. Alright, looks like they've got those two Brute Justices to handle that. This, I need to take the Oppressors trying to sneak through mid. Dragoon got me with his ult, his limit break. It's still anyone's game, so we can't get cocky. Focused. Yeah, it looks like they saved everything for that one push. There's still a Brute Justice south. I should be able to do something to stop. There we go. And they're trying to get carried by Dark Knights, but you need your mechs. With the Brute Justice down, doesn't matter that they have the Dark Knight spreading problems. Ah, crap, I think. Fighting over the Gob crate. Aw, man. Dang. Not the best performance. I'm getting pretty tired, so as much as I'd like to keep going, I really need to get some rest, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It was a nice little break of just some random PvP matches in one of my favorite PvP modes. Wasn't even too much salt in the chat. I know I'm blocking it. That is entirely by design. I know how people in this game can get. But yeah, I'd say it was a pretty nice night. So, I guess I'll just end with good old zoom on the character. I like my Red Mage glam. Actually, Red Mage is always pretty dapper. I look forward to seeing what the Dawntrail relic for Red Mage is going to look like in particular, but we'll see. Like I said, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to main there. But until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.